Hello, my little goslings, and welcome back to the world of Goose. I am Goose, and I am fully caffeinated today, as you will see. I am on my 6th espresso shot of the day. So, good luck. And, yeah. So far, I have done a little off-camera work, as you will see in the time lapses and the things if I decide to put them out there. But basically, we have planted a crap ton of sugarcane. We have done a lot of work on the fields. We have bred our cows to no end with a little bit of a creeper explosion happening somewhere along the way. We have mined in the quarry way over there. We have chopped a bunch of trees down. We have prepared resources today so that, let me get in here, get our little handy dandy book here. Goals for episode 6 are, number 1, to finish detailing the path to the village, and we're going to do that in the form of time lapse, so that we can just kind of knock that out for today, because the big main task that we need to do is lay out the villager breeder closer to home. So what I want to do is build a temporary structure and build a villager breeder that we can start throwing some bread out there, get those loaves going, and we can get those villagers making babies, and then we can start bringing those villagers into different areas for our subscriber village. Thirdly, if we get around to it, I would like to set up an enchanting area and library, and maybe we can get our first villager subscriber in there for the day. So these are our 3 things, but for right now, I'm going to grab some blocks and some materials, and we are going to finish detailing the path to the village. So we could see here, well, I think my FOV is like whacked out. I got used to playing at 100. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I like it. So, okay, so let's grab a ton of materials here. I got a ton of spruce leaves. I got dirt. I got coarse dirt. Let's just grab a bunch of that. I don't know if I'm going to need granite, but let's grab it. I had a ton of mossy cobble already, a ton of cobblestone, and let's maybe think, I gotta put my armor back on, for sure. Let's grab some andesite as well. Let's go ahead and grab those. I don't think I'm gonna need diorite, and I think I'm gonna stay away from, oh, excuse me, that coffee's hitting me. I'm gonna stay away from the cobbled deep slate for now. I do like, there was a suggestion in the comments on one of the shorts or one of the things where I showed off this build, where they said to put the deep slate kind of down there somewhere along the water's edge, which I plan to do. I honestly just haven't had the time or the brain space to go mining for a bunch of deep slate. So as we get more of that, I will do that for sure. But as you can see, I have put a little bit more decoration here. I have done the grind to get these things here, 28 bookshelves. I don't know if that's enough, but we're going to find out, and we're going to see if that is enough. And I still have a ton of leather, a ton of steaks, so we're never going to run out of food ever again, I don't think. And then I think I have... Yeah, so all the sugar cane out there, so like all of that's grown up at least 2. So we're going to have plenty of paper for more books and all of that stuff. But let me show you just a little bit of stuff done. I've got some clay, I built some flower pots and stuff like that. I added some barrels. This is like my chest I'm going to grab everything from immediately. Added some more chests in here, got some item frames. I have a nice painting and chest up here. Don't look in that chest. Don't worry about that. And then we've got nice little plants. This is actually a technique that I saw from Python MC. I believe he just did in one of his videos where he is actually coming back for his kind of a similar thing we're doing, kind of a slow, chill survival let's play. So super stoked about that. I've used to watch his videos all the time. But in his video, he did this thing where he put a whatever that thing is called, the big flower pot, with a little one on top, and then you put a plant in there, so you'll see that. I really like that, so that's where I got that from. And then our little axolotl. Give us a name for the axolotl, and maybe we'll build like a little pond or aquarium or something. But yeah, And then I just kind of crafted some bricks and starting to detail out some of this a little bit more. All right, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's just see what we got here. All right, I think we'll just start by connecting up a little bit of this here. We're probably going to need that shield, and I'm going to regret doing that greatly. So again, this is going to be just kind of a starting point, and mainly going to be to help us kind of get an idea for bringing villagers over. Just give us a good foundation to do that. And really, it's an excuse for me to build a little bit in this episode. So, because this episode has been pretty grindy so far. Yeah, so this may be time-lapsed. It most likely will be. But if for some reason you're hearing my voice, I decided to keep this in here. So, yeah. So a lot of this leading up to this other area up here, a lot of this is going to be a more natural looking path. And then up here is where we're going to start getting into thinking about like detailing out with some different patches of stuff. And I think the mossy cobble I'm going to leave more towards this end. And I most use it like to denote where areas of like water would run down or things of that nature. But yeah, kind of excited about this little path here because I think this is going to set a tone for the world. And so that's why I'm kind of going to take a little bit of time on it as well. All right, let's get some of this in here, get that going. Again, I don't want to like put it everywhere. And let's go ahead and craft up, if we can, some other detail blocks. And let's go ahead and get a chest in here. Yeah, there we go. We'll keep a little bit of each one of these on us. Do I have the coarse dirt on me? Yeah. And then I think we'll keep that. And let's do some of these. Let's do some of these. Let's get some of that going. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do some of these. So I like in one of BOO's recent videos, he did these like mushroom things. But he used buttons to denote a lot of those mushrooms. So do we have moss carpet? No. I know we have a ton of moss carpet back where we were at. And we can get some more with some bone meal. Guys, I'm getting good at the whole bundle thing. Let me tell you. I know that's like the most boring thing in the world to be good at. But I'm getting good at it. Okay. So here, I kind of want to have... Oh, man, you know what we should have done? Should have done some stone bricks. All right, I'll be right back. We're going to do some stone bricks. Huh, stone bricks. Ugh, parkour. Yeah, I think the stone bricks are definitely going to be adding a lot to the world, especially when we get to the cave. We're definitely going to want to have those stone bricks in there. All right, so let's go ahead and cook up a lot of this. Yeah, because I think this is going to set the tone for the world quite a bit. Yeah, we want a lot of this. Okay. Okay, anything else I need while I'm in here? I don't really want diorite. Do I want to make a... Can I make a stone cutter? What do I need for a stone cutter? I need smooth stone and an iron. Which the iron is right there. I've got that. Let's make one of those. Let's go ahead and put that. Let's do this out here. There we go. Let's get some of this going. Yeah, so we definitely want a ton of those. Can we do cracked? Let's put a few of these away. Yeah, I would like to do a combination of like the cracked stone brick, which I'm not sure you can get. I'm sure you can make it. Let's find out. It is nighttime. Chiseled. Let's make some of those. Go to sleep. Yeah, so my idea here is I want it to look like a mixture of like ancient ruins, but then the villagers have sort of built on top of that with wood structures and things of that nature. So let's let that cook up and let's see what we can do with what we got. So yeah, we'll do some more detailing kind of along here as well. And I think part of that is going to be this coarse dirt. Let's see if we can't offhand that. Yeah, that'll look good. Yeah, so we kind of want to make it look like some of this is like falling, because my idea here too is maybe doing something like this and then using maybe a mixture of cobble. I don't know if I want cobble. Let's see, what do I want? So no, I definitely want to have like basically areas like that. And then do the occasional. Can you mossify those? So we can do mossy stone bricks. So definitely want to have some of those mixed in here as well. Along with this and some regular ones. And then just sort of having these like little channels in here. So that's a little too neat for me. So I'm thinking kind of do that, and then maybe have... Let's see, can we make these mossy? No, but we could probably make... Yep. Oh, I had a ton of those. I don't like that there. Alright, let's take some of these half slabs. So I really like sort of how they have the boulders. And something I want to play with is having these like standing stone structures. Get a little bit of texture in there. Yeah, just a little bit of something. And then maybe we can bone meal up some of that. There we go. I've got some ferns too, that if we want to use ferns, we can do that. I like the combination of kind of letting the dirt show through it just a tiny bit. And I don't know if I want to use this andesite wall, but it does bring a nice, like, different, lighter texture to it. I don't know. I think too much of it could be a bad thing. Oh, that breaks that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I like that so far. Let's do just a little bit of that. We'll pop a red back there is nice. So I kind of want to do maybe a little bit of this. Maybe have that. And then we'll play with something there. Yeah, just some more variation. And then it could be nice to have just a little way up here. Yeah, I guess some of that grass growing up. Yeah, so this is where I want to do, maybe have just like a little detail here and there. And then I was thinking it could be nice, kind of that BOO thing that he's been doing, just to sort of have like a mushroom or two growing up. Yeah, so if we could do actual mushrooms here too, that'd be nice. Okay, so that's that side. And then maybe we can eventually do like a ruined structure, like a lookout tower or something here, which could be cool. Let's put just a tiny bit of a wall here. Again, I don't want to go crazy. And maybe we even stick with like a little bit more of the actual wall. Yeah, I think that like that. Just a little something to round that corner off. I think maybe a stair there could be a little better. Yeah, that'll work. Let's introduce one or two of these. Almost like they've been sort of patching it. Yeah. Alright, let's run back here real quick. Go to bed. Alright, guys, yeah. So I think this is coming along pretty nicely so far. We're about 20 minutes into the episode. So again, I don't want to take too long on this part of the project. Alright, let's go ahead and carve up some of these again. Yeah, so we kind of put a couple of those there. We can sort of, I think, I'd like to do something maybe here just as like a little, while we have it. And I don't really know what I'm doing here. Give me a minute. So I just want these to serve as like a little bit of a potential boulder ruin type situation. Let's see, do we have... Let's make a couple of those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna definitely do some more around here, but for now, just almost like a little structure, a little something going on. Just want to beautify this area just a little bit. I don't really want like a retaining wall situation here. I just want like maybe there was once a wall here. and it's like long since caved in. Something like that. Yeah. This is a little too much here. Slope that down just a tad. Yeah. This is probably going to get time lapse, so I'm not too worried about talking through all this, but if I happen to want to show this, that's fine too. Yeah, just working on kind of getting a nice flow here. Kind of want to open that up just a tad. Let's do one of these. Again, don't want to go too crazy with the mossy. Yeah. I don't know. That's a little strange up here. I don't know what's happening, but kind of like this not being here in that way. So maybe it's something more like this. And maybe we take just a regular cobble. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy. So I can keep going like this forever. I think just opening that up a little bit is going to be good. And maybe just giving us a kind of blocking our outline there. Yeah. I think that'll be good. Let's just fill that in just a tad. Again, everything is just sort of to like guide you through. There we go. Yeah, so that kind of gives it more of a direction. Like, you got to follow those more or less. All right, we're getting pretty low on bone meal, so I don't know how much more of that I'm going to use. Let's do a different block here. It's feeling pretty good. Yeah. All right, so kind of one of the oh my gosh, I need to get that out of my hand. There we go. One of the plans today, now that we've sort of started detailing this path, here we go. That looks good with the fireflies right there too. Man. All right, instead of running all the way back home, we're going to run over here. Or swim, rather. We're going to steal one of these beds for the night. Well, there was a bed in there. Yeah, go home, dude. All right. So I think the next goal, now that we've kind of gotten the path more or less detailed out, is going to be finding our way back where we just came. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good over there. So I think if we had like a lookout tower, like jutting up over those trees, and then making some of these trees like custom, that's going to look really good. While we're here, we might as well collect this on our way back over. Oh, I didn't pick any of that up, did I? That's funny. All right, we'll pick all this stuff up first. Wow, that's funny. Okay. What can we... Definitely don't need a flower. All right. Well, we've got that. Excuse me. All right. I think we're looking pretty good on the paper front, and I think we're pretty good on bookshelves, honestly. But let's go ahead and craft a bunch more of that. And let's, for the time being, all right. Like I said, I think we have plenty of bookshelves, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just, on occasion, put in a little bit of this. There we go. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Yeah, so now that we have this, for the time being, let's just take some dirt. And this is not going to be the final, obviously, I promise. But we are just going to do this. Okay. That'll work for now. So this will eventually become a bridge that will connect. We may have to build that in a future episode, because what I would like to do right now is maybe lure over some villagers. But before we do that, let's do this in the appropriate order. Let's build out an area for them to reside in for the moment. And I saw a thing, actually, Ryan 3000 did it. He had a villager in a boat, and he just used a lead and he pulled them along. I guess with the Happy Gas update, that was a feature that they added in. So, because I remember boats used to be a nightmare, but now I guess they can go over full blocks even with leads. Okay, so for the time being, this is going to look horrific, but we have so many blocks in here already. Let's see if we can't pull one of these. Again, this might get time-lapsed. Assuming we're still recording. Yep. So, and then I think I'd like to do... Let's go ahead and get... Because I'm lazy... Throw a couple of these down. Just throw a bunch of that in there. Okay. Let's throw that down. Let's do a bunch of those. And if we do half slabs, can they still... We might have to do this one higher. I'm not sure. Can villagers? We'll dig down one. This will be alright. This is not a permanent structure. This is just for breeding villagers for the moment. But I don't want it to be super ugly either. So. Alright. Time-lapse purposes, I probably should have dug this out first, but that's alright. Like I said, may not even be time-lapsed. We're about 40 minutes in, so if we can get this part of the video done soon, may just leave all this unedited. We'll see. We'll do parts and pieces. Okay, let's do these. And then we'll do half slabs again. let's grab these back out of here, and we'll detail this up a little bit once we get the structure done. But again, I don't want to spend so. Excuse me. Oh, I love burps, especially in a microphone. But yeah, I don't want to detail this out so much right now that we totally lose progress. Alright, this doesn't need to be huge. At least we are symmetrical and on even blocks. Alright, so let's do this in here. And this is where we will keep some stuff. For the time being though, let's actually move some of this back in here. Probably gonna need those. Let's keep one of those. Don't know why we need that. We need a ton of beds though, which, if I'm not mistaken, we can only make one. So we can maybe take a couple beds. Let's grab those things. Sleep real quick. All right. I think we're hitting a pretty good pace. So we're about 45-ish minutes in. Not that that really super duper matters. And with some of the time lapses, we're probably looking pretty good. Let's do a bed there. I don't know if they're gonna suffocate in this. They might. Our villager's a little taller. Let's build this one higher. It would be my luck. I like the basic look of it though. We're gonna need another axe. Yep. We got one. Hey. It's like I thought about that. Yeah, so this is the part of the game for me that, like, usually I get kind of bogged down. And guys, look, we are strongly in the second week of this 2-week Minecraft phase. I think we're actually at the, like, cusp of it. So we're almost at the end of our 2-week Minecraft phase for this series. I'm super excited to break this curse. And I feel like we're doing it. I mean, I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm excited about the progress we're making. I'm excited about the subscriber village that we're building. So, like, I don't know, guys. I think this is the end of my 2-week Minecraft phase curse. Let me know what phase you're in right now. Are you in your 2-week Minecraft phase? Are you breaking it with me? I'd be super curious to know kind of where you guys are at. Have you been playing along, like, you know, sorry, my brain cut off. as I'm concentrating. Are you playing along? As like, did you start when you started watching these? Have you been on your 2-week phase for a little while? Are you just one of those magical unicorns that doesn't have a 2-week phase and you just play the game like super consistently? If you are, tell me your secret. Mine is obviously recording and sharing it. All right, so let's do... We're going to have the ability for quite a few of these guys in here. And then we'll do job blocks somewhere else, I think. Let's do that. I think you need these for barrels. Yeah. Yep, 2 barrels. Cool. This will just be for like emeralds and bread and whatnot. Okay. I just want to add one little detail before we close out. It's a little more work for us, but as long as we remember to close those gates, it'll be all right. All right, so we've got literally one bed in here. Let's go ahead and get some bread over here because I know I've got a ton. Just for when we get to that point. Alright. And then I think it's about time to get a villager. I'm going to try the boat hack. And I think I've got some leads in here. Yeah. I'm going to try the boat thing. I just got to remember to not have the lead in my hand. Okay. Oh, villagers. Where art thou? And that path will make it a little easier for us too, I think. Alright, so I don't think I've traded with any of these guys, so it doesn't really matter who we get, I don't think. Yeah, we have not traded. Come on, over here. There we go. Yeah, let's see if this works. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, do they still get stuck on those blocks? They probably do. Man, this is awesome. Did you lose another lead? Not that they're super valuable anymore, but they are nice to have. Okay. Yeah, we're literally going this way. Alright, come this way first. Oh, it's those path blocks. If I just do this. Are you going to make me path block every single one of those? Okay, well, I got you in here, so probably I can get you... No. Okay, so if I undo this and I break the boat, are you just naturally gonna go to a bed? What if I give you a barrel? Oh, you're going back over there. Dang it. No, that makes sense. I would too, buddy. Yeah, you're not going to do that right now. I'm going to go to sleep before you die. Alright, try this again. Alright, let's take that. Is he going to want the barrel? Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so now if I go here, break those real quick. See, I thought you could get them, like... I think you can. Oh, did that break? Alright, well, let's get you a job block. Will you turn into a fisherman? I have not traded with you. Really, dude? What if I put you a bed here? Alright, I need a different job block. Just to get you enticed. Oh my gosh. Really, dude? Alright. We're probably gonna have to do this the hard way. Which, why would we have to do it any other way? Alright. I literally just want you up here. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. Alright. I think we're getting it. first villager secured. Alright, you need some light in here. Alright, you can be free, little buddy. And you are a fisherman. We don't like that. We want a librarian. Which means we are going to take this. What do you think? Mending on the first try? Mending. Roll number 1. Let's see. Let's see. Bookshelf. This is the grind, guys. This is the grind. This is what you have been waiting for. Every one of you in the comments that was like, why are you starting with villagers? Because this is the content that you're going to get out of it. Infinity. Bro, that's actually not a bad one. I love Infinity. Oh, do I even have emeralds? I don't even know if I have emeralds. Oh, I have 3. Dang, dude. You know what? I would try to grind that. But here's the thing. I don't even know if I have like what I would need to purchase that first book and lock it in. This dude's like, come on, just let me have a job for 1 minute. Piercing 4. I mean, these are not bad per se. Alright, well, what I would like to do, and this is the last one. Okay, we'll do that later. What I would like to do is get one more villager over here. That way we can start breeding. And I'm going to have to steal probably a couple of beds too. Or go kill some sheep. Let's see, do we have one close by? I know there's some up on the hill there. But I'd rather not go all the way up there if I don't have to. Still just a couple more of these. And I know I could breed them here. But having them close by and having them like where I can just throw some bread, they can do their thing. Is it really all the way over here? Gosh, I know they were like way up here. I really need a farmer. Couple farmer villagers. Are they not even up here? Are they all dead? Don't tell me they're all dead. I probably should have taken better care of them. I just need one more. Then we can repopulate this village. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They don't self-populate either. They're not asexual. They need partners to make this thing work. Come on, give me one. Are they seriously all like dead? There's no way. There's got to be one guy in here. You know, he has been the only one that I've seen. That's crazy. Just last episode, there were like 6 of them. I think I stayed up through the night a couple times. Maybe I should not have done that. Man. Yeah, I don't hear anybody. Okay, well that complicates things quite a bit. Throws a wrench into plans. Not gonna lie. Alright, buddy. Look, man. I think we're on our own. We're gonna have to do this thing. You and me. To repopulate the world. Well, you got up too soon. Alright, so... There's obviously a problem. Wait. I see one up there. We're gonna do this. We've got to get him. Alright, so we know there's a guy up here. Alright, I just saw one up here. Unless it was a mob. Oh, no, there he is. Alright, buddy. Enjoy. Enjoy the ride. Yes. Okay. This is literally all we needed. This is literally everything we needed. Okay. We can do this now. We've got it. This episode is going to be rather lengthy. Let's see. Can we get you... I think half slabs will work for you. There we go. We've done it, guys. Oh. We're doing it. Maybe. Getting stuck on like one little thing. Maybe go this way first. There we go. Come on. There we go. I have found you a friend. Alright, so you can't boat up. There we go. Okay. Alright, are you gonna go in there if I... Nope. Oh, you just want to be a stonemason. That we can do, buddy. Nope. You're not going to be a fisherman. You're a stonemason. Come on. Oh, well, I mean, honestly, we do need a farmer. Oh, that's actually not bad. I just don't want to enclose this space yet. Dude, stop it. Look what I've got. Look what I've got. Look what I've got. That's right. You're coming with me. Alright, we are gonna do this. Whether these guys like it or not. We've done it. Hallelujah. Amen. Praise the Lord. Holy baloney. Sacred matrimony. Eat some bread. Make some babies. You know what's up. That's the baby's bed. And yes, I do not mind you being a farmer. Get in there. Oh my gosh. You're done. Oh my gosh. You're not allowed outside. This is the only bad thing about barrels. You are not a fisherman. That's not what we're allowing you to do. All right, please become a farmer. Okay, come on. That's right. That's right. You got jobs. You got beds. You know what's up. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yes! It's working. Hallelujah. Amen. Praise the Lord. Alright, guys. We have done it. We're going to worry about that another time. For the time being, let's check our book. What have we done? What haven't we done? So, detail path to the village, we've done that. Layout villager breeder closer to home. Set up enchanting area and library. First villager sub. I think that is going to have to wait until next episode. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for now. I am Goose. This is my Let's Play Survival World. We have officially gotten... we've done the grind to get leather, paper, all the things we needed to get. And now we have 2 villagers, now 3 in here. And so next episode, we are going to hit the villager grind hard and get set up for our subscriber village before we know it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you have subscribed if you enjoy this type of content. It's definitely a slower pace of play. I've been playing the game for 15 years, and I just wanted to break my 2-week Minecraft phase curse. So guys, if you like what you are seeing, or if you're excited about what's coming up with the Cave Lagoon base and everything else there, which I don't think we've shown this episode, let's just go picture what we're going to have with our little friends here. So we found this in episode 1, and so we are going to turn this into a sprawling village area. We're going to do like a thieves alley down there. We're going to have structures, ancient kind of city vibes in here. But guys, like I said, we are just getting started. We got our first villagers, and I'm excited about what's coming up. We have 3 dogs. I think we had 4, but I don't know where the other one is. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Before it gets too dark, I am going to go sleep so that I don't die again. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.